All right. This
Hi
is interesting.
guys. Hi guys,
I,
welcome to the live stream. I really never do these kind of videos, but or live streams. I guess you could say videos, live streams, whatever. I never
this
hardly
wasn't
do
planned, by the
these.
way,
I never
until
really
literally just
hardly
this morning.
I really never hardly do these type of streams, but I feel like this should be said because this post or my bad. The stream that I'm making, um, I am not part of this drama. I'm not siding with anybody. I'm just extremely pissed about something that I was involved in that I shouldn't never been involved in. But I'm really not happy about this. My friend that I am here with, I already
Ah,
told him
what's up?
about my I already told him about my experience with this, and
Wait, what? I didn't even notice. So my personal account when I made the post about. So yeah, let me pull up pull this up. 'Cause I didn't even realize he commented. That's so funny.
because
Um,
I'm not happy about this, guys. I'm literally not. I This was bothering me for a couple months. I was gonna post about it, but I rather prefer not to post about it. But um, other than that, retro. If
I
you
can I can pull up his like excuse posts out since I got my screen share.
retro, retro, just if you watch this, do not think I'm hating you when I'm not, or if any of these other people in this drama, I'm not being part of this shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not being part of anything. I'm just here explaining something that I feel like needs to be clear, not me trying to fucking join in any sort of drama. Wait, I'll show your screen in a minute, Billy. But I'm not going to be joining in any damn fucking drama because this actually happened to me in the past and I do not know why people like drama, but I'm not joining this fucking drama because I don't even know why Retro even accused me for being a hater, even though I don't hate anybody. Hate is a strong word, and I just don't understand that, and so I'm not siding for one, and I'm not joining in drama or whatever the fuck. So I'm just extremely pissed that he added me into this whole thing, and but I'm gonna let Billy share his screen.
Yeah, I have similarities to what I got going on in real life, except let's talk about this first. The screenshot of the post he referred to me this morning as I literally woke up, appreciated is this. So I hope you're happy about yourself, Galaxy, because he has some drama with Galaxy for making emotional damage. I'm sorry, it's just the way he types, but he's probably young still, though. I'm not talking about the dumb meme. I support two supporters now, two supporters, and I'm doing whatever this is tomorrow. Which, you know, tomorrow. Does it look like he did that tomorrow, guys? Anyways, back to the read. So call me your last goodbye before I'm gone forever. No comments, by the way.
Yeah, cause I think he got his comments disabled on every video. Cause I tried couple commenting a couple times on
Mm,
things, but I ended up deleting them because they weren't going through.
there's no point. And he
Yeah,
mentions
YouTube would
he adds
immediately delete
Galaxy,
them too.
whoever this is, this shadow person. I don't know who that is. And there you are. This is Roxanne. Say, oh, I said hi to us, by the way. But like, this is Roxy. She got included for some reason.
Yeah,
Thumbs
and I'm
down.
not happy
And
about that either. I'm literally not happy with that either because all I did was set up a community post for this dude, try to help him because I want to be a good influence on people moving forward in life. But obviously, that did not get to him. and he just kept going when I was trying to convince him to stop this because this is getting out of hand at this point.
I'm trying to find and see when he initially the very first time you initially um he initially said this is the very first post he made about this. Stop. Anyways,
Yeah.
also in real life during my trip, I've been seeing a lot more like even my family members just making 6 9 jokes, six wrong set number.
Six,
Like my
seven.
brother's girlfriend making 6 7 jokes. Yeah, this meme is definitely like everywhere now. Just want a preference. So how long ago was it when he started doing this?
I think it was like, I really don't know. He started watching me when I first ever uploaded that one video where I was doing
I think I passed.
the secrets I found in Garden of Batman 8. That's the first video he's ever watched on my channel.
Well, he went to Thailand. I don't know if that's actually true, but okay.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, here's another interesting comment I want to look at. I want to say I am a liar that I have no future. I'm jumping up a bridge. Okay, it's not funny that it's a suicide note thing, but it's funny that it's coming from some kid who obviously is lying about it because he's just doing this for attention. And what I've been telling Roxanne behind the scenes is this just seems like I'm some kid who's just saying something just for attention, which is obviously clearly the case. Like if almost 20 people was hating on me, then how do I keep going? Am I one of those small content creators begging for just when somebody quit YouTube on the day of the announcement? Like, first of all, that's just not good commitment. That is not commitment. If you want to keep going YouTube, you have to keep grinding and not just posting one video asking for subscribers. The next day you don't get one sub, you quit. That's not how it works. That's
Yeah.
literally not even trying.
You
And I've
have
been
to you have to work for that kind of stuff. It
yeah.
ain't gonna immediately happen. You have to work
You
for
don't
it.
get immediate results just from one. Like that's being too desperate. Like it takes grinding, consistency. For me, I may not quite have 500 on my music main trip channel, the main channel. I'm really close to 5 subscribers away. If you've seen this, please give me to 500. I really only care about 500, but at the same time, I'm not really like that desperate because at the end of the day, I'll go over my beach channel just for like extra at the end because what's relevant right now is just me talking about how like again as I scroll back to the post, or I just I don't know if this goodbye has anything to do with that or
Okay,
what.
wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody out here that plans to commit suicide, if if you mean it or not, I know we all say something that we all say something when we're extremely sad.
Yeah.
But that shit should not be said. And suicide is actually seriously a serious thing because you don't know when people are going to do it, are going to commit it. And that stuff is serious. And I feel like people don't even take that serious. Like, there's no point on hating life, it treating you so terribly, unless you're in a certain situation. Then that's when all that stuff happens. But I if you're gonna fake suicide like that for attention, that's kind of proving that you're a very shitty person, and I'm very sorry about that, but that's proving that you're not really a good person if you're going to like oof yourself over that kind of stuff. I'm just saying like other things because of YouTube, you know, YouTube
Yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
a pain in the
Keep
ass,
it little PG there, Roman.
but like there's no need to be doing that. I mean, like, even if you do have a reason to do that kind of stuff, you should not be talking like that or sharing that online because these people that watch you, okay, I have majority of subscribers on my main channel that hardly ever fucking watch me, I mean, like, if they were like saying things because I was death threatened, I was groomed, I was SA or not SA, SH sexual harassment. My bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not SA. Oh my bad. That's a but
Also, not self
sexually.
harm because I've seen SHEs for self harm in like DMs before. So
I was sexually harassed.
yeah,
I was bullied. I was all that stuff. Um, and just because I've been all through that stuff doesn't mean that's an excuse for me to oof myself. Definitely not. Like people do not people do not take life seriously. S- some choose to be dumb with life. Some choose to whatever with life, um but other than that, um I just like no matter what you're like saying, um just take life as a blessing and appreciate that you're here on this earth living. Please take it as a blessing and that you're living, dude.
yeah.
Please.
Keep drinking water is beneficial for health and hydration. The earth is mostly made out of water. So are humans, therefore we should replenish ourselves. We're mostly meditative. Keep drinking that smart water. Don't make dumb decisions like planning something like retro heads. Just also, I want to tell a bit of my story, and basically in the best like some way. I want to tell my story about this week and give like a finishing concluding thoughts to how like even in my trip in Georgia was bad does not make me feel like it's over because it was a failed experiment. I've had a lot of failed experiments, and I mean before we even get started with that, like me and you, Roxy, we've been guilty of feeling like we have intrusive thoughts before in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, been there. But we've had people that could still support us and help us get through it. So I just want to reference because this post just came out. A new beat coming out today, but let's just go over this. So first of all, I'm just gonna check that scheduled stuff because I don't know what time this is actually supposed to release. Anyways, I'll do that later. So anyway, so first of all, I just want to preference that why it takes so long to scroll. So yeah, on this channel, I will stop consistent uploads going into 2026 and eventually retire the channel sometime in going into the following year of 2026. So like this project that I have released, which if you want to check out, I know I may have a new beat coming today, but I still will ignore that. That's an AI image. The beat that is coming out is nothing to do with the project I already released Tuesday, which was 4 days ago now. You should check it out. For the sake of my channel, if you want to check something out, if you want to, it's optional. So like, it's this project's kind of like a comfort for me because of stuff I've been through. So let's just skip through the venting session. I'm not gonna go there. So, anyways, I was very enthusiastic about this trip. I used two P's about trip because Billy Trip, you see. Um, I'm not gonna explain the whole Billy surname stuff in this stream that has nothing to do with it. This visit, I hoped to spend more quality time on the family, which I usually do not see in person enough. Due to example, my mom's mom, living in the state that I'm in currently. I'm still in here. Eventually, once the stream is over, I'll be officially traveling back to Texas. Just want to preference that. The initial leave from Texas was very late, 4:30ish p.m., which hopefully when I leave today is it's currently like 9:35 a.m. as of Rigmas. So hopefully it's not like all the way to like 6 p.m. Eastern time when I leave. That would be ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, and I've been staying at my aunt's place. I've been living in the office again. If you're curious, this is the office that I'm referring to. This is the living space. My mom said that because of the computer's expensive stuff, I can't be behind there. I think there's a chair back there, so I have to lay down on this. Honestly, just gotta lay down here. Yeah, just like a little room tour for a second, if anyone's curious. I had a lot of clothes back there, but I was able to start laundry when I woke up at like 7 or something. So here you are. Anyways, that's enough of the room tour. Back to the actual read. I just had to show that for a second.
But but honestly, anybody that joins chat, um to be honest,
Got it.
when Retro did make that post of committing suicide, I had mixed feelings that he wasn't gonna do it. He was just
Yeah.
saying it. But to be honest, I mean, it's kind of unsure to tell how people are feeling when you're since you don't know them, but like I was actually like very like I was feeling a bit nervous and a little bit scared, um but um I would like to share my screen on this. Um
Yeah, I'm gonna finish telling my story, and then I'll end mine, and you can switch. So, because
because
I want to
I
tell the
have to
lesson.
find it.
You find it while I finish reading this. I'm gonna tell my story, and well, at least a little bit of story about breaking. Give like a lesson lecture that that we're just gonna go through. So yeah, not we didn't arrive to my aunt's place until like I didn't arrive to my aunt's place until like 7 in the morning. That was a long drive. Not only that, but we also made up to 6 different stops, either for bathroom breaks, gas, or one of them being for dinner, which I had Zaxby's. Ooh, I haven't had Zaxby's since I've been in Georgia, only during the trip. So I might get it again on the way back. I don't know. We'll have to, I can't predict that. Plus, that many people going as a family to bunk in one house is already stress inducing. 8 individuals, including myself, being my brother and his girlfriend, 2 stepdads. One my second stepdad didn't ride with us. He only came after flu. So it was only 7 people during the actual trip itself, but it's gonna be 8 people I think on the way back if I'm not mistaken now. So it's one additional person. One, this is done, but there was some conflict that was brought to light around 1:15. Okay, if you want, okay, I want to make sure the context is clear. Last Friday, not what was that? The 21st is the day that we left. So, and then we arrived the morning of Saturday, the 21st. So now this is the past Monday. What was it? The seventh. The, I got my numbers mixed up. The 24th. All right. So the very morning of the 24th, Monday, 1:15 a.m. Around that time, only 3 days into the 7 day trip. Again, the Billy trip is the name there. Um, my involving my mom and my second my wait yeah my first out of 2 stepdads, because only one stepdad was here at the time. It just there was some drama that happened, and they got into like an encounter. And this is in the middle of us playing phase 10, so I guess they're going through another phase, and that wasn't a game. So the argument turned aggressive when they hadn't, because when my second stepdad got mentioned, he my first stepdad was like, get him on the phone, and then he got on the phone, and then it just escalated to the point that everyone else, we went downstairs until it settled down for a while. So yeah, I'm also not going to go in depth on what actual drama is about, because that's personal nonsense that I'm not going to bring here. And I would, in my month of November, I wanted to try to see how much no nonsense I could go through, and kind of failed at it multiple times. Then more drama kept spilling out throughout the days, as even my brother's girlfriend felt criticized by my mother from stuff that I was told during like our drive last night to the Mall of Georgia, um, and that's what I heard. I'm like, oh, okay. Also said how we want to spend time with family, but when on Tuesday after the initial morning argument, when my second said that that's the day he officially had flew from Texas to come visit us over to the Atlanta airport. Mom decides to dip out on family time and pick him up as if she really wanted to visit her family. Like she could have just asked her husband that someone else pick him up instead. That way she could spend time with family. But no, she wanted all of us to drive right there and leave nannies. But obviously that was going to be too stressful. Anyways, glad that didn't happen, or that just would have been too rushed and too much and unnecessary amount of people. But she got a lot of people, put a lot of people in one vehicle. I don't know who all went. I don't know how many siblings went, except for my brother. He didn't go, but that's a lot. Anyways, so yeah, that's. Let me pick up. I did not get enough time with my family as I wanted to, and I've been looking forward to this trip for the longest time, maybe at least 6 months, in waiting since I was aware that was just going to happen. Just for the week to arrive, only to be disappointed. It was just bad. Anyways, my anxiety has intensified throughout, that, and has only settled, like really settled since like Wednesday, where like I was anxious over stuff, and then mainly because my mom. Let's just be honest. Like my mom was the initial reason because of the extra traveling here and all that stuff. So like I haven't had this much anxiety over something like this in amount of time and amount of space since 2023. Now I went on a Jordan trip in 2023. This is not that's not what I'm referring to though in 2023. It's just some other stuff that happened or just other things that's nothing to do with the trip. I was depressed during my Georgia trip in 2023, but I wasn't like depressed because I was just gonna go for a depression. Like this is like when my depression just had ended too. Like at least I had more memories. I spent time doing actual stuff. Like we went to an escape room. I'm visiting my grandma's house, which I never got to this year, which I wanted to. Like I actually got to visit my grandma's house. We just did like these 16 personality stuff conversations, which my middle school sister now at the time my older of the two sisters, which I'm older than them. I have an older sister that my second stepdad has. That he's the only sister that was older than me. That is technically the oldest sibling of my family, whatnot. But at least at the Georgia trip of 2023, we had more memories. Whereas the most amount of memories I made this trip, I would say Thanksgiving was great. Except my mom didn't arrive until like almost 2.5 hours later when we arrived, in which we began like setting up like because I was making cookies and stuff, and I just finished making cookies, and then only like 15 minutes later they arrived. So and most of the family was prepared to leave. Most of the family was there when we arrived. Around it was like if I remember correctly, we arrived around like 4 p.m. ish, like 3:40 to 3:50 around that time. So that's when we arrived, and we're just hanging with family and all that fun stuff. So yeah, trying to drag this out, but I want to like just have fun with the story because hey, I'm leaving today. So where is the feast took place with my aunt? That's at my nanny's place. Which we were at my nanny's place Tuesday because my nanny's birthday was on Tuesday, and then we came back to set up Thanksgiving at her place again on Thanksgiving Day. So it was a little bit colder, and it's been colder recently, and nothing to do with this for a tangent. Just want to say for like literally 3 seconds, I hate winter. I hate winter. I don't think they came out clear. Anyways, um, and then it was just my aunt, my brother, and his girlfriend that we arrived. It was just the four of us that arrived before everyone else in the family back at the house I'm currently at. They were still getting ready and stuff. It took them a while. So let's see how long it takes for them to get ready for today, whatever. But like where the actual heck happened to the family spirit we were coming all the way to Georgia for the first place? Unnecessary drama got dragged into what I needed to be in a peaceful vacation from the staggering online classwork I have been taking this class term. So here's my final thoughts. I will be officially back my home on Texas the very final day of the month. That being basically tomorrow, November 30th. I should be officially home, whatnot. I'll be isolating myself from the family to finish continuing my final weeks of the college term to avoid the inevitable stress this trip gave me, especially with the drama that I knew. Usually, when there's drama feud going on in the house, at least I can just easily go to my room and I have my TV. I can just watch. I can tune everything out. But when there's so many people in one house and there's not enough like space and stuff, because I can still hear the commotion even downstairs, unless I'm like really just blasting music on my headphones. Yeah, that was mega stressful. So like it was hard to escape it because there's literally not enough space for it. So that's why I'm giving context. So like when I get home, usually I don't really know about this stuff. When I do, it's like I can easily like, tune it out. So again, this project, the atmospheric Appalachian trip EP, is my way to express my anxiety for the trip without realizing I would actually endure real anxiety when it released, because I had already scheduled it like at least 2 months in advance. This project will be one of the most important, impactful, and significant in my life. I mean, despite the AI character that I generated, since the lazy eye, every time I generate a lazy eye, it never generates that, just doesn't do that. Just look at this. You can still tell it looks ugly, but it's the closest thing I was gonna get since I just want something out. Anyways, Still, this project was enjoyable to make, and the folk culture really sits well with me. In retrospect, I just want to give all my appreciation to all of my supporters who has had my back throughout the smoky hours I was awake of the week I'm referring to, and supporting my music release means everything to me. I'm thankful for all the amazing ideas I've enlightened, especially for my beat projects. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll have a good new month waiting for everyone. Because so keep in mind, like this paragraph means something. This paragraph, this short little paragraph means I have a reason to live. This anxiety was heavy, y'all. Like I could have just been like, my mom's causing me too much stress. I'm gonna just end it because there's no reason to live. No, no, no. I'm not. Life's not over yet, bro. Like life's not over yet. Like life's not over yet, bro. Like life's not over yet. Okay, you can share your screen now. I'm done. But like, I'm just gonna finish my lecture while you put your screen up. Like I am basically saying that life is not over yet for me. It was a terrible trip experience, but doesn't mean that I'm gonna end myself because it was terrible. My anxiety can be high, but there's always gonna be a way of treating it. For me, my go-to like way of coping is music. Like if I want to like be able to relieve myself, not pleasurably, not what I mean here. I actually do think that listen to music, instrumentals stuff, and if an artist, it feels like a therapy to me sometimes. Could be a good music artist I could listen to because stuff happens. He's a good artist. I recommend it. Like he did release his EP, his own EP, Fear, on my grandma's birthday, the 14th of November. Shout out, great timing for that. You know, I do just want to say that if he feels like this, too much anxiety, and you feel like you can't handle it, suicide ain't the answer, bro. Like taking your life out just because of that is not an answer. There's other ways you could deal with it, like maybe talking to a friend, listening to music, going out for a walk, hitting the gym, doing a hobby to take your mind off of it. Because there's other things you can do that can help you regain that focus and redirect your mindset from stuff like this. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. Stuff happens. Stress is going to be a part of our nature. We just can't let this stuff affect me. Like my Georgia trip wasn't the best, but I'm thankful that I'm at the end of it and I'll be leaving and I'll be returning home in Texas on Sunday. The rest of reset my mind. I'm not gonna let this take a hold of me. Because at the day, as I squirt the smart water in my mouth, don't take that out of context. But I was like, I seriously think that there's always another way. Because God put us on this planet for a reason. And I had made it through the month of November and I'm almost done with 2025. We can push through the rest of the year, y'all. We got one more month. Lock in. Amen. All right. My lecture has been stated. Life's a trip, both visually and consciously. Me.
Okay. Okay. So I put in the I deleted my other comment because I misspelled something, but I reposted a new comment. So please, by any chance, if Retro joins the chat or comments in the comments, please be respectful. Please do not go attack him or harm or whatever, because this video is, or this stream, my bad, it's later gonna be a video, is made for like a serious purpose. But I'm gonna share my screen because I did comment on a few things of other people's posts that's been having, like, they are all involved in Retro's drama. I'm just gonna show that off. I commented under some things, but some things are kind of concerning me. I do not know who is telling the truth. Trust me. I'm not siding with anybody on these kind of situations, but I don't know which one is true, so I will be showing you some things that I commented, and and before I show you those, I want to show you this post because this really concerned me a lot. This literally concerned me a lot. Um this. So, okay, this concerned me about retro is so Galaxy Chow YT posted this community post saying, so you're saying the mass report people that are innocent just because they know the truth or what you did. It's almost my birthday and this channel was my dream to make your try okay. Trying I don't know how to say that, but okay. Ruin people's life. Oh, trying to ruin people's life just because you just because you want things to go your way, not the main character, and you're not a good person, so stop trying to ruin people's dreams because you have done horrible stuff and all these people know that you lied. Okay, these are the things that concern me because leaking somebody leaking somebody's phone number leaking somebody's phone number um blackmailing and leaking personal information, that's all illegal. And if he did do this stuff, if Retro did do all this stuff, when he turns 10, since he lives in the United Kingdom, he can be put in jail or prison at the age of 10. Since, like, I don't really know how much of the UK stuff works, but I'm pretty sure when he turns 10, he can be illegally put in prison for this. Because leaking somebody's phone number is illegal. Blackmailing and leaking people's personal information is not a good thing either, because, like, this, if you guys are wondering, this is how hackers literally get your information most of the time. This is how really much how hackers get your information. And I do not like racist people. I mean, I'm not accusing, I'm just saying that being racist is not a good thing on that's like making you look, it's like saying you're a bad person, and literally lying about committing suicide is not a good thing for you to do, because believe me when I say this honestly, anybody that is still watching this or wants to watch this later, just for your information, please do not do any of this that's listed on this list, because I don't care how old you are. That I'm sorry if this sounds very hurtful, but if you're young and online like this and you think that these people are your friends, I would rather check myself before talking to these people, cuz these people could be faking their age, playing under a persona that you like. Um they can fake everything about themselves. They can try to look like a good person. They could try to look like all that stuff. When in reality, when you meet these people, Like I mentioned in my past, I've been groomed because I was 14 at the age. What 6 years ago, I was 14 years old, and I got no 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I got groomed online by a 30-year-old, and I was only 14. And I met him on YouTube, but talked to him on Discord, and he accused me of doing different things, even though I never did any of that stuff. I was only 14 at the time, so I really did not know what I was doing back then, but I got accused for doing things that I never remember doing or I never did. But all I want to tell a younger audience that is watching this is please be careful on who you talk to cuz like I mean, I don't know cuz Retro, if you're watching this, please stop this bullshit. It is honestly getting annoying. Cause I'm just tired of like seeing this kind of stuff. It's honestly literally getting annoying. Like I don't know if you people have anything better to do with your lives other than sitting on a fucking um Roblox or YouTube just fighting over useless stuff. I feel like you people just need to move on, but everything listed on this list is literally horrible. If you're young, please do not trust strangers with your IRL friends, aka in real life friends, or trust them with your phone number. That is a huge no. Do not do not let people have hold of this information. In real life friends and your phone number are only your personal information. Nobody else is online. This is another no. If you're even going through sadness, depression, whatever, do not do this. Because I will put the suicide hotline in my description. Because if you people are thinking about this at the age of 9 or 13, because I was like concerned because some of these people on here, Billy, are literally either 13 going against a 9-year-old. Apparently, for what they told me, this retro dude is 9. But but oofing yourself, please do not do that. Even at a young age, because I highly doubt that your parents are going to let you do that stuff. And if you're going to be online, okay, I'm not saying this to be rude, but if you're going to be online, at least take criticism and opinions from other people, not bashing them. It's okay to disagree, but please do not bash opinions because that's going to make people um, so called hate you. But it's okay if they don't. It's okay to disagree on an opinion. It's not okay to bash. But if you're going to be online, please respect other people's opinions, even if you disagree on them, and take criticism. Because if you're not going to take criticism, just get the hell off the internet. That's simple. And okay, attention seeking is not a good thing either because you should not be going around attention seeking. Because trust me, in the past I used to do this, but I grew out of that phase and realized what I was doing was horrible. And I proved to myself that I could change and I no longer do that anymore. But attention seeking is not a good thing because it's going to lead people to worrying about you, going to lead to people getting very suspicious of you and like hating you and stuff. But other than that, you should not be attention seeking whatsoever. I'm sorry, but if you're doing this, just please, please, please stop. You do not need to be doing this because not everybody's going to find interest in your content or whatever, but it doesn't mean you should go around attention seeking for people to, you know, attention seeking. Do not even attempt to do it because you're just gonna get yourself in a huge dilemma. So please do not fucking do that. Being racist, I hate people that are extremely racist. It's like I'm bi, I'm bisexual, and Billy's pan. I do not like homophobic people. Homophobic people, racist people, like people that disrespect on religion, um, race, or no, races, racist, my bad. I said that twice. Anything that has to do in the category of hating anybody because of like gender, sexuality, color, religion. I have no respect for you. I'm sorry, I do not have no respect for you because in the first place, if you have some really good parents, they raised you better than that. And if you're if anybody in this drama, anybody in that apparently Galaxy Chow put in here, if your parents were knowing that you were doing this and because I honestly do not know how old most of these people that are pinged in galaxies. I know this dude's age because I commented under something and he told me he was 13 and saying that he wanted to commit suicide on himself. But that's the only reason why I know his age because he I commented under one of his videos about retro and he told me his age. But other than that, if you're anything to do with hating people for who they are, you're just a terrible person if you're gonna make that your day-to-day life or like ego and stuff just going around hating people for who they are. You're honestly a horrible person because it doesn't matter who people choose to be. That's who they want to be, and if you don't like it, then don't be around them. That's honestly their choice. Like like I mean, that's your choice, but like if you do not want to, it's better to cut ties with people that are going to continue this kind of stuff because this kind of stuff is very serious and it can not only hurt people but make people either go against you or like even more serious because in the real world, just to let you kids know this, all these kids in this drama right now, just to let you know this, if you say one horrible thing, even when it comes to race or gender, whatever, this right here can possibly get you to getting killed if you're not careful about that kind of stuff. That can lead you to getting killed one day. Because race, being racist, saying the N word, or calling Mexican people that B word, whatever, I'm not gonna say them because I'm not racist, but I'm just saying, like, if you're over here calling, like, people that, then you should not be saying that to anybody. Because I know, like, there are some black people out there that literally just say the N word to their friends, even though I don't like it. It's not right for people to call each other that. Even if they're joking, I still don't like the N word mentioned in any sort of text, or I do not like hearing it because I just feel like you're racist at this point. Um, but um, back to that post. Um, by the way, I'm sorry about family in the background. My apologies. But blackmailing, blackmailing will definitely get you locked up for a long time. I'm not accusing Retro of this, but if anybody else is lying about this, I'm not sure if I'm not accusing Galaxy, but if Galaxy's lying about this or anybody else and that is tagged in this post are lying about this, blackmailing is serious and it can literally get you involved with the police and shit. But but like let me look it up. I'm gonna mute for a minute, but I'm gonna look it up.
Continue to be yourself, y'all, throughout this. Don't fake someone else to be yourself, or stop acting too dramatic to gain attention. Because attention seeking, like Retro's case, is not the way to go about it. Just want to remind you, just so it's clear. Don't mind. I'm eating something I shouldn't. I'm eating a non-breakfast item for breakfast. If y'all notice, I turned my camera on to show you. I'm eating something I got from Great American Cookie at the mall of Georgia. Just to prove a point. She has to prove a point. So let her speak facts while I'm eating a cookie that should not be healthy in breakfast time. I don't care.
Okay,
Continue
okay,
to be yourself.
guys. What the fuck? There's so many screens.
Are you? What's going on? Rexit.
There's so many screens.
Okay, that's haunting. That's scary. Oh, that's so
Oh my
scary.
god, I did not mean for that
That
to do
almost
that. I
gave me
accidentally
a
misclicked
seizure,
something.
bro. I'm
I
not gonna lie.
accidentally misclicked something. That's my bad. So, okay,
Anyways,
blackmailing, demanding money or other benefits from someone in return for not revealing compromise. Comprom. Oh gosh. Sorry, I have a hard time saying stuff, so forgive me. Or damaging information about them. Speaking of, okay, let me go to Retro's channel. I'm gonna reopen a duplicate tab. Sorry if my freaking computer keeps freezing. Um, I okay, I don't. So he made something. Okay, I'm not sure if he took it down, but there are
is it really
some
good?
things that there are some things that he did say that he is not illegally allowed to do this stuff because he's not an adult. Let me see if I can find it. Uh I I'm pretty sure where is it? Okay. Let me do this for better. Okay.
It's okay. Take your time.
Let me read that. Okay.
I love the all warning to the subscribers. I like you just have to give like a warning to everyone. Like what you gonna do about it?
So I'm trying to find it because I actually remember seeing this somewhere. Because he he literally said, I'm not sure if he took it down, but I saw something where he mentioned something about um putting a lawsuit on people. He said he planned on putting a lawsuit on people and taking legal action for these things when there's you're I don't really know his age at this point, cuz if he's 9 like these people are claiming him to be, he has to at least be 16 to be doing that stuff since he lives in the UK. Because like um but this is what blackmailing means. Like it's like force someone to do something by using threats or manipulating their feelings. Like that's what um that is. And then like I can look up what is the age to sue someone in the UK. Yeah, he said he wanted to sue somebody. Okay, he said he wanted to sue and whatever I said before. Yeah, he definitely wanted to sue, and he wanted to you know, but that's what he said in community post. I'm pretty sure he took those down, but apparently for what I read, he um something for the Google AI overview. I mean, I don't know if I trust the Google AI review, but um it says in the UK a person can sue someone starting at the age 18, but those under 18 cannot sue by themselves. Minors must have a legitimate friend and responsible adult appointed to conduct court proceedings on their behalf. This legal, I don't know what friend will manage the claim, but the child can take over the process themselves once they turn 18. So, um, he can't do this at all. Just because somebody says shit to you online and stuff, um, you have to be this. You have to be this. You got to be that. You cannot be 9. You have to have. Okay, the only thing is. Okay, the only thing if. Okay, I'm not sure what happens in your little friend group on Roblox, YouTube, wherever the hell you have, but if whatever's happening. Okay, yes, if these people are saying what Galaxy has posted, what Galaxy has posted on this community post right here, if it's like doing any one of these informations, you have the right to take, like, if I don't know where all these people live. Most of these people I've been seeing on like different things, they must all live in the UK. I'm not sure if most of them do, but um I'm pretty sure most of these people that follow retro possibly live in the UK. Some might live in America. It's kind of unsure at this point since you don't really know anybody online, um but if you live in the UK and you plan on suing these people, here's your age that you have to be. That is your age. You have to be 18 or above to sue. And to And to take illegal actions into your hand, do you also have to be this? You have to be 18 to bring a friend into court. You have to. So, but that is that because I remember seeing a community post with him saying that. And if he says he doesn't say that, you are a fucking liar. You are a liar. Indeed, a liar, Retro. You are a fucking liar if you say you did not say that because I literally, don't mind my fucking search history, my god. Yeah, please do not mind my fucking search history forever. But other than that, yeah, if you guys are wondering, in the UK, you have to. You're not. You are in the. You are considered an adult at 16, but you can start suing people when you're freaking um 18. All the illegal stuff you can do at 18 in the UK. It's like us. It's like us Americans. We can't go into a drugstore. We can't buy like anything out of a drugstore. We can't buy alcohol. We can't go to different kinds of clubs. All that stuff. Like that's all Americans can't do till they turn 21. That's all. That's all like that we could do. Other than that, like for the UK, you have to be you are an illegal adult when you turn 16 in the UK, but you do not you do not have access to start doing that stuff to people till you turn 18. But blackmailing, never do blackmailing because that's a crime. That is a crime. Along with leaking somebody's personal phone number, that's a crime. And if you're over here leaking somebody's personal information, that this is also a crime, people. That's a crime. And you guys want to see something that I'm going to turn off my screen for a minute? Because you want to know what is going to happen if you leak somebody's personal information? Um, let me see.
What?
Um, in the
Shout out
UK,
Snapper Wolf, who doxed a YouTuber for no good reason, just because like someone, and also this could be applied to Retro's case because he might be getting
in the
haters right now.
UK,
Like with Jack's Films was doxed by Snapper Wolf because he had made content like exposing how her content reaction content is lazy. Just because someone's criticizing you doesn't mean you can like dox someone. Like that doesn't make sense. I don't see a good reason in that. I don't see a good purpose in that. I just want to mention that because it's just relevant to this case with Retro. It just doesn't make sense. And I have to show you guys this on my more personal account, or it's just my it's capability. It's my like the account that I watch YouTube videos through. I got it showed. So my other post. So I made a post about this 4 days ago, almost 5 days ago, depending on the time, particularly where I literally was like, I'm gonna be transparent, but faking suicide for attention is never okay. That's what it exactly. It's exactly what it seems that Retro has done throughout his community post tabs, or at least a few of them. Also, this kid is faking copyright claiming another channel is utterly ridiculous. If that is the case, that is just unnecessary. Please be respectful, y'all, because playing a victim is not gonna work, and it's not an excuse when you are literally causing a problem. As for the case of retros, right? Please tell me, literally, and then show my screen for a second.
okay.
I
Okay, I'll
literally
show you guys that in a minute. I'll show you guys that in a minute. I'll read it to you in a minute.
all
Where's your
right,
screen?
Lily Trip.
Yeah, where's your screen? It's not showing on my. It's not showing on my end.
Uh, uh,
Maybe I have to remove my screen. Stop screen. Oh yeah, there you go. I had to stop my screen.
So
But
like
there.
he commented, he made a comment like this. I just read this comment now. He posted it, and I'm very confused about it. So I'm still thinking about the copyright thing. In round two of, so there's rounds to this. Like what do you think he's actually doing? He's not actually ending his life because there's no once you suicide yourself, there's no round two. What do you mean round two? You mean round two of like I'm going through these thoughts again? Sure, like if you're going through suicide, you should talk to someone. But round two, like that caught me off guard when I saw that, and I'm just like, okay, buddy, hold your horses for a second. Hold it for a second. Like again, it's good to be respectful towards other people, but like you should also get help if you're like going through these thoughts. Like suicide is not the answer, clearly. I've been there when I was a bit younger, and I've learned that it's not like good because my family, despite me having some problems with my mom a little bit, like with like getting places late. At the end of the day, I still truly deep down love my mom because that's the right thing to do. Like at the end of the day, my mom just has stress. I love my dads because I respect them. Each one of them are different, have different like work beliefs, but like everyone is different, and I respect that. And that's why I feel like I still feel like living because I want to experience what life has to offer, despite AI being scary right now. And tomorrow, November 30th, will be the 3 year anniversary of ChatGPT. Just want to throw that random fact out there if anyone probably doesn't even matter.
Al-
Anyways, like,
Also, also, I'm sorry to interrupt.
you're good.
Also, also retro. Whatever your age is, if you're
Hmm.
nine as these people are claiming you to be, you should not even be thinking about suicide. When you should not even be thinking about that at all. I okay, I know people learn how to process things and stuff at a young age and stuff, but I've never in my entire life ever heard of a 9-year-old saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask my parents to jump off a bridge." I've never heard that in my entire life. I literally never have. I only thought of suicide twice, and they were for reasons, but the first one my mom had to talk to me out of because I wanted to do it. And then um at the beginning of this month, I was in a relationship with my girl and we broke up due to like it not working out, and I literally wanted to end my life for her. And that was the hardest thing I could ever get over, and I'm still trying to get over it. Cuz I knew her for since my middle school year. I knew her for like 6 or 7 years, and I lost her. Like I I I just feel lost without her, but all I have to tell myself is she was never true to me in the first place, so I have to move on. Like there's nothing I could do. But if if you're literally thinking about horrible stuff like what he's doing, I'm sorry, you do not know what you're talking about. You honestly don't. And honestly, you you're only saying that to get attention, and everybody knows it. Because not everybody is dumb, not everybody is like falling falling for your stuff. Um all that stuff. Like you have some people on your side while these people have some on their side, but some people in general, they're not that blinded as you think they are, cuz some people are just going to say some people are just going to call you out and you have to accept that. And that's what I'm doing right now. Like I'm not side me and Billy are not siding on this drama. We're just calling you out for your behavior cuz this drama should have ended, and clearly I can after he finishes what he's saying, I can literally show y'all that on either Shadows, the Shadow guys, or Galaxy Chow's community post, people were saying, when will this end? It hasn't ended yet. All this stuff. No, because retro just does not know how to let it go. I know how that feels not to let something go. Yes, I had struggles with my past and letting stuff go, but eventually, thanks to me getting help at school in high school and from my parents, helped me be a more mature person and stand up for myself. And I know that a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old are not gonna know what standing up for yourself is, but if you're gonna be like this, you just need to get the hell off the internet if you're not going to take any sort of criticism or opinions. Like, and continuing drama, I feel like Galaxy, Shadow, anybody that watches this that is a part of this drama, you guys just need to ignore him, block him, unfriend him from Roblox if you have him on there. Anything. That's the more mature choice that you could go with, is just to block block him from every single thing you have and just ignore him and report his stuff if he keeps doing it. Cuz YouTube will eventually take down his account if he keeps going. Like, y'all need to be the bigger person. Y'all are older, I'm assuming, like, but y'all need to be the bigger person and actually stand up for yourself, because if retro is like being like this, you're secretly just letting him win by doing all this stuff. And and plus, to anybody, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because just know that the people you talk to online, you're never going to meet. And it's best not to tell people, it's best to not tell anybody personal information about you unless, like, they trust to keep it between both of you. But you should not be telling people randomly you talk to online personal information about yourself, your family, etc., because that can lead, you don't know if this person online is pretending to be a certain age, or they can they can sorry, they can like gather all the information about you and literally come and find you. Like, if you guys ever, if your parents watch TV or anything, you should literally watch a show called Web of Lies, because I saw a lot of things that I regretted doing, because there was people ending up going missing that were never found again, people committing suicide in their closets, all that stuff. Like, people do not realize how scary the internet is, because literally we got these PDF files going around online, literally trying. YouTube's not doing shit about this. We got PDF files running loose online right now, and you do not know it, because you do not know who you're talking to. You might think you know who you're talking to, but at the end of the day, you do not know who you're talking to. Because I had to learn that the hard way. I was talking to a PDF file. I had to learn that the hard way. And you people need to realize that, just for future reference, you guys need to be careful on who you talk to and who you're giving your information to, because people have a good way also. If you give them your phone number, your personal address, your freaking bank card, whatever, if you're an adult, you giving them your bank card, whatever, they can find out how to steal that shit and, like, impersonate you on your like a bank account and shit. Like, people think this is all fun and games when the internet is literally scary, because, like, people could find a way to do anything. Just because it's online doesn't mean, oh, I'm gonna impersonate myself as Ban Ban, or I'm just gonna pretend to be Ban Ban. Just because just because somebody says they're band doesn't mean they're band. Like honestly, they're not. Um like people have a good way in freaking pretending, and that's what people don't realize, because like I said, I was groomed by a 30-year-old, and I thought he was nice, I thought he was everything, but still, all I want to do is be a good influence in people's life and literally tell them that what they're doing is not safe. Like, it's not safe. Y'all need to think before doing this, because you guys, me as a teenager growing up, me being a teenager growing up, I had to learn this the hard way, and this stuff could happen. And I'm not joking, because a lot of kidnapping leads to kids on Roblox. Surprisingly, yes, on Roblox. Mention pedo blocks. We they give out kids give out their stuff to adults that could easily be behind the screen. I'm 20. I still play Roblox, but I'm all team Schlep in this situation. Not sponsored by Schlep, but I'm all Schlep all the way, baby. Like all the way. I honestly I wouldn't even care if my account got blocked or banned from Roblox. I'll do anything in my power to help and protect children from that kind of stuff. Because I'm against that shit. I do not agree with children ending up in these kind of situations, because I'm all up in protecting anybody that's other than being groomed. Me as a groom victim, I would like to protect kids and make kids aware of what the fuck's happening. Um, but or anybody else that's been essayed, raped, all that stuff, like I would do anything to protect those people. I'm not gonna say the real words because YouTube is very sensitive on what people say. So, but yeah, Billy, you can get on about what you want to talk about. I just wanted to make that message clear. If you're even there. If he's even there. Yeah, Billy, you can start. Speaking of retro, he's in the chat. Hello, retro. I'm just waiting for Billy. He wants to finish something, but I'm not sure if he's AFK at the moment or something, but I'll just wait. Be transparent by faking suicide for attention. It's never okay. That's exactly what it seems. It's done. The rise post tab also about this kid. Also, retro, as you're here, retro. Bring that thing back up. So, if anybody else joins the stream, I put this message. I'm trying to get it to show. I'm trying to get this show. I'm trying to get this to show. It literally says if you join. Okay, let me see. If you join the stream, live chat, okay, if you join the stream live chat or the main comment section, please do not attack or harm this user. this video is made for a serious purpose only. Um, I was talking about anybody that joined this stream that will attack you. That's what I was talking about by don't attack this user. You're the user. But yeah, you are the user. But I'm not sure if Billy is back or
Yeah,
not.
so yeah. Anyways, she's speaking facts, sir. Again, okay, something else I just want to mention, and I think it's relevant, is I have seen some people throughout the years joke about suicide, and it's not something to joke about. Like, even if this was a joke or something, that he's just acting dramatic, it's not funny to joke about. Like, this is something that is to be taken seriously. Like, anytime it's joked about, it is never like funny. I don't find that kind of stuff funny at all. Like, sure, like maybe someone, like some kid getting hurt a little bit, maybe it's funny because it's just like it's a funny fail from using from like a vine. Don't get me started with Devon. I don't like the idea of them bringing it back, but that's nothing to do with this. I don't think suicide or anything like that should be joked about. It shouldn't. It's not that. It's not something. It's way too out the line for me because it is just like someone could be going through something. If you joke about it, you're also the problem. You're making things worse for them. Like we can prevent like people feeling like let down by actually practicing kindness. We should be playing more into the not all things have to be negative. Not everything has to be about ourselves. Sometimes it's about being selfless. And yeah, I'm pretty hard on myself, but at least I know about myself and I try to be a better person by actually learning from myself. And honestly, I just want the best for people. I don't want people. I don't like when people are selfish. I don't like when people like lie and manipulate to get to get more fame. And I don't want to become too famous because stuff that can happen and then getting doxxed easily and this AI stuff I don't trust it, which I mean I could happen to anyone at this point, which is really scary. So really my biggest fear is just hopefully AI doesn't get too much a hold of me as except for one account of mine, every account has been pretty much age gated, age verified. Like it had the age status where I have to confirm it. Unfortunate we live in this timeline. Kind of have to push through it though because otherwise what else is there to offer? Like it's not fun to joke about stuff like that. Honestly, if I'm joking about something, I'd rather go to jail than joke about suicide because it's literally
Yeah.
that much. I'm not important. It's something that should never be taken like as a joke because someone could actually take it because you didn't understand or you misunderstood them. So to prevent stuff like that, actually be there person, understand what the person that's feeling down is going through. Actually be the kind of person because I'm getting better at trying to hear people out and actually want to listen to people and actually try to reason with what they're going through. Because the best I can do is at least support the person by actually encouraging them to keep going and find if there's something they actually enjoy doing. There's always something for everyone, and not everyone's gonna be the exact same. Of course, we're all different because we all make mistakes. We all have something that we are battling. I mean, if someone's battling some person's battling going through a battle that we have no idea about. We just have to try to be nice to people. Practice kindness. Like positivity is become underrated
Yeah.
nowadays with so much negativity spread on social media. Like I've seen someone on one of my Instagram stories where they literally said that we need to spread more spread positivity because negativity is pretty much overrated. Like people use it too much. And yeah, I feel like negativity just only makes it more drowsing and just exhausting. I feel like we should practice being more fair and kind to people. Like I just want to be the positive light and example by saying, yeah, I may hate myself, but Roxanne actually has helped me behind the scenes to get through it. And without her, I wouldn't feel the confidence to get through telling you guys the same thing. Like I might be encouraging someone, but also battling something myself, and that's okay. Like at the end of the day, I'm at least feeling confident in myself to be able to push through the battles I'm going through and be able to encourage people to do the same. If we can get through this as random people that we are on the internet, so can you, of course. It's not impossible to get through the toughest times. things happen. We get into circumstances that are unfortunate, but we can get through this together. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We get up and we try again. But yeah,
Okay.
I do find
Okay.
this whole thing very sus, if you will.
Ridiculous. So,
Indeed.
whatever you're saying about, I'm still thinking about the copyright thing and round two of suicide. Dude, I'm sorry. I know you're right here, but you need to stop this. This drama is getting out of hand. Like I said earlier before you even joined this, I do not know what happens in your little friend group that you have, but this needs to end. You need to put an end to this, close this chapter in life and move on. Like there's no need to be like doing all this stuff. It's like a waste of time. And you could be doing something more productive with your time. Where did the um wait, give me a minute. I'm gonna share it.
Yeah, you can
Wait,
share yours. You had something that you wanted
okay,
to
the thing about
showcase.
the thing about this retro is online bullying. You just gotta learn how to ignore those people. Like these people, if they're so, I do not know the story about you. I don't know the story about you, or I'm not siding with anybody. I'm literally not. I do not know the full story. I'm not accusing anybody. It's just like these people that you're saying so-called and bullying you, you have to learn how to ignore these people because these people are going to be, you have to learn how to take opinions and criticism because people are only getting under your skin because they want you to feel like that. They're only bullying you because they know it bothers you, and you need to learn how to ignore these people because um these people are literally just um this getting trying to get under your skin because they know it bothers you, and they will do anything to make sure you feel that way. And but like the only reason why I even make this stream, the only reason why I make this stream is I am going to share that the thing that I the thing that I am going to show is I'm not happy about at all, because this is honestly what I'm not happy about, because I do not like how I was involved in this. Like, you might remember this. Let me press that. You might remember this. Um where is it? You might remember this. But okay, let me go down. Okay, oh god, where is it? Not that one. This. Okay, this. Me. Why me? What did I ever do to
Dun
you?
dun dun.
Okay, my question, Retro, is I gave you advice, the best advice, and I'm not sure if you took that out of, you misunderstood this when I said that, or you took it straight up as offense. But I swear I did not do anything to you. I tried to help you, all this stuff, and I do not like how you accused me of being a hater and leaving hate comments. First of all, I tried commenting in your comment section. I think you have your comments turned off because I do not remember making hate comments towards you at all. And all I was trying to do was help you, but you accused me, and that literally like made me feel pissed off and all this stuff. And that made me upset that you accused me for hating you for no reason whatsoever. And plus, I don't hate. I seriously do not hate anybody because hate is a strong word in my religion. It is literally a strong word, and it's alright to dislike somebody, but you have no reason to dislike me because I tried helping you like multiple times, but I had to let out what I felt like I had to let out, and I'm not hating you, but this stream isn't the hate on you. It's like I'm just like explaining like mostly everything, but also the things that you said about suing people and wanting to take legal action or something like that. This this okay, for what Galaxy put on this post, I'm not sure if you are familiar. If you've done these things, you should probably say if you did these things. Um you should probably I'm not so honestly, to be honest, did you do any of these things? Because if you did do any of these things, leaking a friend's number, leaking his or her friend phone number, um, blackmailing, and leaking personal information is all illegal. All these three things in this community post are all illegal, and this right here for what it says, um you can be you can be imprisoned for in the UK. Prison sentence is leaking personal information very de- depending on the specific offense, with penalties up to the maximum of 2 years. So if any of that did happen, you could be locked up for 2 years. I do not know your age, but people were telling me that you're 9. So if you turn 10, you could be locked up for 2 years. Because for leaking personal information, um, okay, and blackmailing could possibly, it kind of depends. And literally 14 years for blackmailing, and not black no, not blackmailing. What the fuck? I meant to put UK. Hold on. So like leaking personal information like that, retro, just for future reference, leaking personal information like this can lead you to getting arrested for a long time. Next time, for future reference, if you get in a disagreement with somebody, it's okay to disagree with somebody, not have the same opinion. All you have to do is respect them, not go out your way to leak phone numbers. Not You should not lie about killing yourself. Um, do not go out and seek for attention. Please do not be racist, because right to be honest with you, I'm not trying to scare you, but it depends. In the real world, when you're out in the real world, racism can lead to so many different things. Because if you call somebody the N word, for example, they could possibly kill you. That's the scary thing about the real world, is some people do not care. They will literally kill you. And that, I'm not saying that to scare anybody that's underage, but that is true. They could actually kill you. And leaking personal information out there for others to see, it's leaking that person into getting killed. like, yeah, killed. Personal information could lead you to actually getting killed. If people like kidnap you and stuff, it could lead you to getting killed. Or people getting hacked. Because if somebody, let's just say, find your address, they could kidnap you, possibly kill you. That's why I say killed, because people can find your address, purposely kill you for the hell of it, or you could lead your stuff like yourself to get hacked, or if you have like a bank account with a lot of money in it, like millions, you're losing that immediately off the bat. You're losing it. Like, that's why you should never leak somebody's personal information, even if you're mad at them. I'm sorry, but that's no excuse to do anything on this list 1 to 7. It's no excuse. Next time, you should think about what you should personally, to me, you should think before you say, because saying stuff is already said and done. You cannot change what you said. You already said it. So next time, just for reference, think before you say, because that can lead you into a lot of trouble. And trust me, I'm not going to go into detail with this whole situation because I feel embarrassed, but I've been in I've been in the same boat about a certain situation that involved the police because of something I did when I was younger, because I was dumb and I wasn't thinking straight. But what I did was no excuse. I'm not going to go into that, but I did something that involved the police at the age of 14 or 15. Either there, I did something that involved the police and it was like very stupid. I'm not going to go into detail because people do not need to know that shit. It is personal information only for me, myself, and I and my family. I wouldn't even tell true or like, true friends about this kind of stuff, but honestly, it's like very embarrassing because I don't want to talk about it, but still, but that stuff can like lead you into a lot of trouble and you should be careful. And like I said earlier, people have a way of faking so many things online that ain't funny, like age, pretend to be someone or something, um, whatever else on there that you're not aware of, and it can end up to you leading in so many different things. So I would be careful on who I talk to. Maybe next time if you meet somebody, ask for age verification. Please do not talk to somebody that's way younger than you. If you're if you know like if you're 18, do not talk to them. Do not talk to anybody that is very younger than you, because that is weird. Um, but honestly, like, I do not know all these people that are pinged here, so I do not know anybody. I saw this guy get mentioned in a lot of things, but I'm not going to count him in this because I don't want to involve somebody else.
Also, what's up, Reneman? See you in chat.
Okay, Retro, I was never claiming a view of saying the N word. Like, I never said I never said you said it. I'm just saying I said, for example, the N word, because people can, for example, like I said, for example, like racism could lead, if like somebody said the N word, for example, like that could lead them to getting killed. That's what I meant by that. I'd never accuse you for saying the N word, but that like racism could actually lead you to getting killed depending on who you go across, like, but I'm not accusing you for saying the N word. Like, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, something for reference. But honestly, this community post that you made about me, I'm really not happy about, and I don't like how, I don't know if I'm like overthinking this, but if you were trying to involve me in this, I'm not being a part of this, because this is literally, I do not want to deal with this stuff, because at the time I was dealing with a breakup at the time, and I was not involving to get involved in this. So um but do do not joke about this anymore, cuz I actually thought about this. I thought about this like multiple times. I mean, not multiple times, like two times. Two times. And I actually, last time I thought about it, I actually wanted to end myself. I'm clearly going to say that to the public. I wanted to end myself. I seriously did. I wanted to. I never told my family that I felt this way. I never told my family about this or anything. Billy Billy is the only person, and my ex-girlfriend. Those are the only two people. I even told her that I wanted to end my life for her, cuz that's how much I cared about her. Is honestly I did. But joking about suicide is not funny. Cuz people have that people think it's funny to joke about that stuff, and all this nonsense between you and these people need to stop, because I was watching your live streams earlier. And before I get to the live stream thing, when you made this video, I was also not happy that you were saying these people were brainwashing me over my own opinions. But I will be back.
In the meantime, y'all, it took too long, but you already know what's about to happen. Because anytime a brief interruption happens, I'll take the one chance to say it. I'm gonna have to set it up though. As of the stream, my computer just had to get plugged up, so I have it positioned somewhere else for a moment. Let me stop dragging it.
That's right. It's the water plug. Keep drinking water is beneficial for health and hydration. The births. Let me try that again. The birth. I'm not pregnant. Keep drinking water is beneficial for your health and hydration. The earth is mostly made out of water. So are we seeing therefore we should replenish ourselves. We're mostly made out of. Keep drinking water now. My stuttering is terrible, man. Anyways, yeah. Side note: I do have Midoriya on because I love my boy Deku. That's not relevant. Just gonna ramble some random stuff because I don't know.
Okay,
Y'all's favorite. Never mind, she's back.
okay, what I was saying was, sorry. I had to do something, but back to what I was talking about. So I saw this video right here, and I really did not appreciate that he said that these people, or these 20 so-called haters, were accusing, or not accusing, they were manipulating me into this whole drama war, even though they weren't. I chose, for Retro, to be honest with you, Retro, I chose to make that post just to help you. That's all I made that post about. It wasn't to sound like I was hating you, doing any of this stuff. Like I'm sorry if that you took that the wrong way, but that's no excuse for you to accuse me and accuse others for saying that others manipulated me. That's no excuse. And he did make these two live streams I watched earlier. I literally watched these two live streams earlier. I like watched the full thing on both of these, but I went back and watched them. As much as I could not hear, since like his, I don't know what streaming platform he uses, but his mic kept breaking up and I had a hard time understanding what he was saying in the Galaxy Chow one. And so, and most of the time, for what people said, is they didn't really hear any sort of thing, any sort of like him talking about anything. It was just him playing like Poppy Playtime. While this one, I did watch personally. I did watch. He did have the shadow dude join in this stream. He did have the shadow dude join in this stream, but um they made him join on two different accounts. There was another guy with retro in this one. I don't know who it is. I'm guessing I'm not I don't know who it was. I'm probably guessing it's that one friend that he maybe did that I'm probably guessing it's the one dude, the Bam and Friends dude. I think that's what his name is. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar, but I watched this stream all the way through. It might not look like I watched it all the way through, but I watched it all the way through. They invited this shadow guy into their Roblox server, um, on his on his other accounts, and I can probably tell that this shadow guy did not want to be there. As me personally viewing it at this point, he seemed like he didn't want to be there because all he was commenting was like ill and stuff. So it's like kind of hard for me to tell on his point of view, but um like but mostly, like, other than him playing like these games, I never really heard anything of him talking. Get out of here. I don't know why that randomly pops up. Dude, that little news window, get out of my screen. This little news window will not get off my screen. There we go. I don't know why that does that, but like, sorry about that, guys. But I honestly, like, I did never heard him say anything in these videos about just like no clipping through things or like going behind things. But I never really heard him like talk about like Galaxy Chow at
I'm
all.
sorry, but one of those shorts is absolutely cursed.
Yeah, this one. But I'm not sure. I might have to go back and watch this, but I'm pretty sure I never really heard him talk about Galaxy Chow in this one. I mean, I watched both of these streams back to back. I'm not really good at remembering things, but all all he did, I don't know what the fuck this is, what the fuck all this shit is, but um I'm guessing he's changing his username on his thing, but I don't I watched the whole thing. I watched I watched this stream altogether, and I mean, I never really heard anything, even though it says exposing. And I watched this one with the shadow dude in it. Clearly, I don't know if he even wanted to be there, but he was joined by somebody. I'm not sure if it was the one guy, this guy. I'm not counting this guy into this, but what is his name? What is his name? Uh, he mentioned. Oh yeah, I could just go to the community post. I forgot his name. Um, not that. Um, this guy. This guy. I'm not sure if he was joined by this guy, but in that stream where he was involving that shadow dude, but he was joined by somebody. I watched these videos. Um, I didn't really hear anything about exposing, as I'm aware, because exposing is like talking, more talking a lot and stuff. Um, like I watched these retro. I watched these videos fully all the way to the end, but I rewatched them. But I rewatched them off camera, off live, off camera, same damn thing. But um, other than that, like I don't really personally, in my opinion, I never really heard any sort of thing about exposing in these two videos. Only you just playing a game. Um, unless because I am going to respect if you do not like your voice being filmed on other people's stuff. I honestly respect that. But honestly, on this one, here are some comments that I made personally. So, I clearly said I knew he wasn't going to end his life. This dude, to my opinion, looks like at least 11, 12, 13-ish year old before. This was like way before I found out he was like 9 for what people are accusing him to be. 13-ish years old. He doesn't know what's it's like to be depressed or what suicide is. I could for sure tell you when I was 14 or 15, I didn't even know what suicide was. And trust me, I've been groomed, harassed, death threatened, told by others to, and myself bullied, except I was a victim online and IRL. I mostly got made fun of for my disabilities, disorders, epilepsy, and etc. I'm sorry this kid pissed me off accusing me for speaking my opinion seriously. Opinion. Like seriously, if he cannot accept people's opinions or criticism, get the hell off the internet. Like for the like for real. Trust me. Like retro tenium official. I had the same issues growing up, but I learned how to stand up for myself and respect others' opinions. It's okay to disagree on things, but it's not okay to bash people's opinions. I was struggling. I was struggling, but I matured in my behavior. If I was you and your online friends, just just don't give this guy any attention because he's obviously attention seeking and wants attention, and to continue this drama between you and your friends and him. I'm still pissed that he tried dragging me into this stupid ass drama. I never did shit like I never did shit to this kid. And then this is obviously what this shadow guy told me. I've actually had a suicidal thought too, but I couldn't end my life when I thought to myself, I don't want my mom to see my 13-year-old lifeless body because I know she won't be able to live with that and end herself to 10 Titanium Retro, I'm just gonna call him Retro because that is so hard for me to pronounce, has absolutely no reason to end his life, but he's gone way too far. He has revealed Galaxy Chow's real name. It reveals someone else's number. Okay. Why is it not letting me scroll down? And now I think he's now I now he thinks he didn't do anything to us. Pretty much almost everything that happened is my fault. I've betrayed him when he had the chance to expose Galaxy Chow, and that has drawn the line. He got depressed. Depressed, guys. Depressed. I highly doubt that Retro is depressed. I would feel bad if he didn't do anything like that and get groomed. Harassed, death threatened, and get made fun of for. Yeah, like, this is everything I had to go through. Getting groomed, harassed, death threatened, and getting made fun of for your disabilities. He's talking about me, not Retro. Me. Talk about me. And then he says, whoa, you have it worse than us. People are just cruel. Of course, people are cruel, because this is why you motherfuckers need to stop talking to people online that you do not know. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning that to be like rude or anything, but these people that you're talking to, you don't need to be talking to these people. Like, and then here's another comment that I put underneath this video. I only put like 2 comments, I think, under these videos. This is the one where I was reacting to the Shadow Dude, reacting to Retro's quitting video, and so here's what I said. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I did to him. He accused me of being a hater over not only the advice I told him. If he couldn't take people's criticisms or opinions, he needs to get the fuck off the internet and stay off. I accidentally spelled off wrong, but I don't pay, okay, just for a little thing, I don't pay attention to my grammar sometimes when I type. I just all am and just getting it done. But or ignore whoever was hating him. I honestly don't know this dude online at all. He started watching me like a month ago. I don't appreciate him of accusing me and making me look like a shitty person. I'm literally not trying to get involved in his bullshit because I'm already dealing with some IRL shit. ATM at the moment. Um, I'm not in the best mood to get involved with his BS, and I thought he was committing suicide. Committing suicide, my people. Committing suicide. He said clearly he he said clearly he was, but I saw on Galaxy Chow's post he committed he or commented, my bad. He commented 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, people. And I think he got upset with me because I asked him if he knew what suicide was. I I asked him what suicide was. I should have added a question mark there, but who the fuck cares? And if he knew what the fuck he was doing, I clearly asked him that too. I'm not gonna lie to you people. I said if he knew what he was doing. I can for sure tell you I plan to do it before back in 2022, honestly, but honestly, I don't know how old this dude is, but but when I was 14, I didn't even know what suicide was. I didn't know what suicide was, um, or how it worked. And a kid his age shouldn't be thinking about or planning to do this shit at all. Oh yeah, he also told me that you and your friends were manipulating me and making me side with y'all. I took my post down cuz I'm not trying to get involved. I was just speaking my opinion that ain't obviously allowed anymore. I'm not siding. I'm just telling you what this dude said to me, and he pissed me off by saying by saying it. And then here's what this shadow guy said to me. I read I bet I read the entire okay, before I read this, why the fuck does the English dictionary have to have read and read as the same word? So I read the entire thing honestly, accusing you for being on our side. It is just wrong. I get it. I get it that you won't join in this and we won't force you cuz some of us actually have a life and want to have no problems with others and and we weren't manipulating you. Hell, we weren't manipulating anybody. He's trying just to make you feel bad or something else. And so like that those are the only two comments I posted under um these videos. But like I'm just really not happy about this. I'm not happy about the situation. This is mostly why I made this video. Um it's just like some of these things that have been said and stuff. If I'm missing anything, um if I'm missing anything, I can look deeper in, but honestly, this okay, okay, let me see. Where was that comment? Okay, what do you want to tell? Don't tell anyone though. I honestly wanna quit this YouTube thing, but never get a chance because there is always forced to stay here. I wish that I never made a YT channel to get into this situation. Because he made a 38-minute video exposing me. My sanity is almost broken. I also been in a situation with the police. Okay, but other than that, I do not know. But that's personally like all I wanted to get off my chest is what I was saying there to my stuff. Like all this stuff I have in all this stuff I said I went through like these comments, this whole community post, um these two videos I watched, um and then this. Anybody, okay, like I'm sorry if I keep going over this, but anybody that has problems online with anybody, please do not do these 7 things. Because you're going to lead yourself into getting in trouble. Going to lead yourself into getting in serious trouble. Going to end up bumping into the wrong person one day, getting killed, or ending up somewhere you don't want to, or you can end up you can end up going missing, getting killed once again, being abused, all that stuff. Because all this stuff that's listed here are your account getting hacked if the personal information is out there for hackers to personally see and get easily. But other than that stuff, what do you got to say about this, Billy?
So anyway, my thoughts on this is clearly my overall thoughts on this is first of all, don't mind Junior holding my can of Dew. I'm just kidding. That's not what I'm drinking. Can of Coke vanilla because keep tasting feeling vanilla style. Make it as you will. But my actual thoughts on this whole thing is that I feel like a lot of people will try to like make drama out of nothing, and if something goes on, they'll just try to like spread misinformation on something just because they're desperate for attention. And clearly, I don't think that's the way to go about it. I don't think that's the way to go about things. Just because you're going through stuff and you're getting bullied doesn't mean you can just like start like calling people out for stuff that may be inaccurate or false. Like there are things that people will spread misinformation about, so just because they're depressed, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm guilty. I've been through depression myself. It doesn't mean that I will literally be like, everyone's a cruel to this world. Oh, jump scare. Everyone's a cruel to this world. Like, I don't think so. But as like this like expose interview podcast thing, whatever you call this, because at this point you can call it anything, live stream. The thing I want to say is I'm not involved. Obviously, she's right about me. I'm just me and her are just kind of like spectators of whatever this is. I'm only even like I'm only even involved. I'm like informed about this because of Roxanne telling me about it. And I just know that clearly suicide was not something that should be taken into account when it comes to like solving problems. And obviously, even in that case, like as I pack it up, both of this trip and my thoughts on everything, that I literally can tell you guys that it is definitely for sure. Ignore that. The dogs are going out in the backyard. Yes, my aunt has 2 dogs. Anyways, but shout out to the bulldogs. Shout out the dog. I have the dog in me to tell you guys good advice here. That both my family, my friend Roxanne, and I have learned myself from myself that sometimes I'll say advice that I actually imply myself. That again, suicide's not the answer. Joking about it's not necessary either. And clearly, what it seemed that how it came across is that, to my extent and knowledge that, and what I'm aware and how I interpret it. Yeah, I know that people might interpret things differently, but if suicide gets mentioned, that's a major red flag. And Retro has definitely seemed to really bring that into like his like excuse card, I guess. Like he would bring that to his excuse card because I don't think it's any necessary. There's no good deem reason. There's no good deem of a reason to go to suicide. And for the people that are watching this, I feel like that. Yeah, I only just wanted to be a part of this just to like speak how I have had a hard week during this. Like as of the stream, my past week has been rough, but just because of that circumstance has happened doesn't mean I'm going to take my life out for it. Like I still have a life to live. My life isn't over yet. Online class, college, other stuff that I want to do, music projects that I have released again. Just to like preview a little bit of my project that has dropped a couple days ago. Despite within the next hour, another beat's going to drop. It's just separate. Here's one of my tracks that is part of the project. If y'all wondering, just anyone wants to get like a key idea, like if you want to check it out, maybe show a link in the description. The actual the Atmospheric Appalachian Trip EP. This is the music that I like. We all may enjoy some different music. Modern rap has kind of like died out for me. I grew up listening to like
NF, Lil Wayne, but my true music that I enjoy listening to is what this project is built off of. And this is an example of a track that I really connect with. It's called Harder Georgia. It has its own upload, but it is also part of a full like compilation of the EP, which is out on my channel, the Music Trip channel. So if you want to check that out, I appreciate it. Otherwise, life may be unpredictable, but you should remain to stay yourself because there's only one of you that exists in this world. So be unique. You're not alone. You're not alone. Suicide, not the answer. If you need to go talk to someone, again, talk to a therapist, or talk to one of your close friends about it, or just if you don't want to feel like talking, maybe rest, go sleep, go outside, touch grass, listen to music like I'm playing right now, or maybe just draw, like, or maybe like do karate. I've done karate when I was in middle school, despite me always looking forward to getting fast food afterwards. Shout out when Wendy's was actually good. Now Wendy's is kind of like not the win anymore because stuff. I honestly did have like ways of treating my anger, and for this case, there's ways to treat depression and all this stuff. As this particular track comes to a close, my thoughts too as well. This particular track has been basically like my like posting this. As Roxanne, my grandma, appreciate this. Have both appreciated this project, and I appreciate what I came up with this. And with that being said, I still have a heart for Georgia because I love the state it's from. This trip wasn't particularly the best, but we all had bad experiences. We just got to keep going up and trying again because not everything's gonna be perfect as we expect it to be. I expected a lot more from my trip, but hey, life happens. We can always readjust next time. So with all I learned and what we all have said in this stream, you got this. Keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward.
Yeah. Also, if you guys are recommending or thinking about suicide, I will leave the hotline down in my description or comments section. So if you guys are that emotionally deep into suicide,
Yes, sir.
you guys need to find and get help, or maybe try to schedule a
I can text.
to see a therapist or whatever. But like, seriously, personally,
Oh
in
no,
my
Grandma's
opinion,
just checking
personally,
on me with everyone was waking up.
Oh, okay.
but personally, in my opinion, about
Yeah.
this whole
I don't know if
situation
we're gonna stop
is
by their house
what
before
I
we
felt like
officially
I had to. I all I felt all I feel like I learned from this stream is um of me getting my stuff out and everything out.
But if I don't, y'all, I'm sorry.
Um,
I forgot I was supposed to meet because my first stepdad was just checking on me. So yeah, we're all
um,
getting awake now. Everyone is getting awake though. But if I don't stop by my grandma's house because that's when I wanted to do this trip, at least I got to visit her at some point. And yeah, there's
um,
always a room for next time.
but
Anyways,
um,
Roxanne.
but um, all I learned from this stream was that all I learned from this stream is that is teaching people that mistakes are okay to make because everybody makes a mistake every day, even if it's not meant to. It, like, everybody makes a mistake. That's what makes us all humans, right? And so what I was always told by, I personally think that God talks to me sometimes, and He told me, what is the point of living life without making a mistake? Mistakes do happen, and it's a part of being human. Every human makes a mistake, even though some people say, no, I never made a mistake in your life. You're a fucking liar because you have. But, like, people make mistakes, and that's the point I'm living for. And if mistakes weren't a thing, then we won't be learning things. We would constantly be repeating the same habits all over again. Like, we have a purpose of making mistakes, and that's why God wants us to learn from that. Like it was like me with my online phase like years ago. If I never got over that, I would have actually been killed when I was groomed. I could have been killed because like I mean, I'm happy I got away from that and I'm just like normally staying casual towards people. I don't even trust anybody anymore. I lost friends this month that I genuinely did care about. I mostly cried throughout this month because I cared about these people. Like, I honestly cared about these people. Honestly, like, I was November of this year was not my month at all. I mean, I don't hate November. It's just November this month is not my month at all because of me losing friends and stuff. Because I'm seriously like hurt. I lost my girlfriend. Um, I lost my girlfriend and I lost one of my friends that I mostly cared for. And I mean, I really do miss them, but at the same time, they're really not true people to me as I thought they would be, honestly. But honestly, it's just like things are going to happen in life. People have these different controversies in life. As long as as long as you prove to people, my only advice to you is if you prove to people that you are starting to become better at your choices, then those people would mostly trust you again. Because if you're going to keep posting about Galaxy Chow and that Shadow Dude and other people you are mentioning, people are going to hate you. They're not going to look at you anymore and pay attention to you. You have to prove to people that you're wanting to change. You're not wanting to be in this all drama thing anymore. Like you just got to let it go and move on. Like that's the only way that you can learn from your mistakes, honestly. And that's me being honest with you. That's the only way you can learn. It might hurt, like the truth might hurt when people tell you, but honestly, the best thing that you can do is give it to God, let it go, and move on with your life. Because if you keep dwelling on this, it's going to make you feel extremely more awful than what you feel. But honestly, that's personally my advice. I just really want to be a good influencer to um, people, even younger audiences, when it comes to social media, because social media is not really the best place for like kids, even 13-year-olds, some people around that age, because they don't know what they're doing and that could lead them into a lot of danger. So like these kids don't know, but I just really want to be a good influence to these kind of people. I really do want to be a good influence on these people and lead them into the right direction, cuz honestly, me as a groom victim, I do not want to make these kids suffer the same things that I had to deal with online. I I generally care about people way too much even if I don't know them. I will do anything in my power to keep these people protected even if I don't know them. Like I just want to make myself clear and make a good influence of myself to prepare um this these kids joining the internet that it's not safe to be here. Cuz honestly, personally in my opinion, I wish I never started YouTube at a young age. I started when I was like 13. 13 wait no. 12 or 13. Honestly, I'm not proud of myself for that. I wish I could go back in time and change that because I don't want to be on the internet anymore, to be honest. That's why I plan on getting a few things that I plan to getting done, actually getting done, and planning on getting them out there so I can leave my channel for good because all YouTube is doing now with this stupid age verification shit, all I want to do is be away from people. I do not want to meet new people. I don't want to be associated with new people. My trust has gone so bad that I do not even trust the people I even talk to online. It is that bad. I hate saying that out loud. It's just like my stuff is so bad. It bothers my day to day life. And YouTube is a hobby to me, but it's just affecting my day to day life. But honestly, other than that, my thoughts on this video is literally my thoughts on this video is just like me explaining and getting all my thoughts out about this situation, like, and me trying to make myself clear actually with my voice, because I know you misunderstood me on my community post when I posted it. But honestly, other than that, that's personally just that's honestly just a wrapping up towards it, explaining everything that I've said and all this other stuff that I did during the stream. But and Billy got his points out and stuff. But honestly, before I go, Retro asked me a question. What app do you use to draw? Because my dream is to draw like you. Um, I use I use IBS Paint. I use IBS Paint to post art on and make art posts on. It's called IBS Paint. But that's what I use to draw. And for me animating, I use Flip a Clip, even though like I'm trying to get better at my animating stuff. But other than that, please stay safe out there. And yeah, please stay safe out there and literally please stay yourself. Don't fake to be somebody or someone, because that's just like giving you a bad name and your book cover not a good cover at all. You next time anything happens like this, please think before you say, and think before you do it, or make a good decision and make a good decision on that kind of stuff. But honestly, I am going to wrap it up from here. Thank you all for your time and watching. Thank you, Billy, for being in the stream with me.
Glad to be part of this. All we wanted to do was just like clear the water out by saying that how this should not be the type of attitude to have, because at the end of the day, we all go through stuff, but we can toughen out, we can get through it no matter what happens. Whenever I'm on my way back, no matter if I visit my grandma again, if I don't, then at least I still have contact with her. Obviously, I can still talk to her and I can still call her whenever in general. And that's the thing. Like, I still have ways to still communicate, even if my trip wasn't the best. Hey, my experience is something that you can learn from. Like, my anxiety was high with all this stuff, but I didn't let that get any further than it did, because I was able to control it, not let it like explode or anything like that. Or I probably would be in a mental hospital right now. So I'm not there. So yeah, if you're going through something, you're not alone. Don't hesitate to open up if you really want to talk to someone, because your feelings are valid. Just want to say it. Your emotions matter. Your thoughts are understandable or comprehensible. Once I can understand, I can comprehend, we can work things out. Because at the end of the day, we're all here for a reason, and we're all here together because the Lord is the Savior all the way, for sure. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what we'll wrap things up for sure. So this was a really like fun stream. With that being said, though, as Billy would put it, life's a trip, both visually and consciously. Always be willing to experience the unpredictable that comes. Thank y'all. Check out my Atmospheric Appalachian Trip EP if you haven't already. That's all I got.
And yeah, take care, be yourself, push through all the tough moments, and I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll link everything in the description, even the hotline, so you guys can get help if you want to. But other than that, thank you. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was clear and everything. But other than that, I will see y'all when I post again. Other than that, have a good and blessed day. I will see you next time.